That's actually an excellent question. We get this question a lot. You know, customers will come to us and they say, "Look, I went to the bank and the bank said you're approved." And my next question is always, I used to be a mortgage broker, so I know this. My next question is always, okay, let me ask you this: did they take your documents? And they'll say no. Did they validate your credit? And they'll say no. Did they do this? I'm like, are they fortune tellers? And obviously, it's a no. So the thing is, you don't know. The problem is what you want to do. You want somebody, just like you go to a doctor. Imagine you go to a doctor and the doctor says, you need surgery. Well, you didn't do anything for me. You didn't diagnose me properly. I didn't have an MRI. I didn't have any x-rays. How are you coming to this? It's the same thing. So what you want to do is you want somebody to come who's going to take all your information and then give you a pre-approval. A pre-qualify is just, hey, you make so much, your credit is so much, X amount of number. Okay, yeah, I think roughly you're qualified for this. Or a pre-approval takes all your information, sends it to the bank, or even depending on what the broker does, and they'll say, look, based on all this information, here's a letter of approval, meaning you're qualified for 5, 6, 700,000 at this rate, and if that rate is good for 120 days. That's a really solid thing when you go to buy a home, because the only thing you need at that point is just an appraisal. That makes you a cash buyer. It gives you more options. It makes you way more empowered to make decisions versus, I think I'm approved, I think I'm this. Like when a deal comes up out of nowhere and you can, there's no offer date, you can jump on it right away and you can get accepted versus, you know what, no, I gotta wait and see what my bank says. Like one bank last year was one of the major banks, wanted 3 weeks for an approval. And we're in the middle of a day and we're like, I can't, we're in the middle of a deal. And the realtor says, I'm not gonna wait for you that long. You gotta do something. So our broker was able to get it done in 4 days, which is amazing. So everybody was happy and he got a competitive rate. So I highly recommend when you're dealing with your broker or your lender is that they give you a piece of paper says that you're approved. Not just, yeah, you're qualified. No. You want a piece of paper that says you're approved for sure. Okay?